Hello everybody and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna the Golden Country. On the last episode, we found out Malice is taking the capital of Torna, and we tried to fight that thing, and I knew I was gonna die, but I didn't think I was gonna die that badly. I thought it would be a little bit more of a fight than that. He just straight up one-shot everybody with that spin. That's fine. I'll come back later. I am the master of getting revenge. Like, I'll get revenge so badly, it'll be like, I will be maximum level and maximum geared stats, and then I'll come back for it. Like, I will not forget that you're there. I will not forget that the thing is there. I will kill it. Multiple times. I mean, I expected to die. I did. But, you know, I expected it to be, more of a fight. So a little bit disappointed.
Ah, this is new.
This place would make a perfect base of operations.
What's these ambushes? Good to see that some of the old things are still here. Beehives. One of the places I would go to train. I would hit the beehive, and then my ass.
The ether bends as I will it.
Can't win them all.
Well. Hey, you gotta get better. Oh, well, this is a thing that just happened.
Jackrot. It's an Ethereum monster, didn't you?
Oh.
Worry about that later. Come on!
He was like, ooh, boy. I'm gonna kill you.
Ready to put another win under our belts?
We can do it if we work
You ready to
together.
destroy this thing?
Look out!
You saved me! Don't you know who I am?
No. Of course he doesn't.
The insolence for my cause.
You shall burn!
My preparations are complete. Just say the word. If I must.
Open wide!
If I must. No good.
Come on!
Away with your insolence. Whenever you're ready. Shall I finish this?
Come on!
If I must. Not this. For my cause.
Come on!
No more running along. Whenever you're ready. Hold fast. Keep going. Say the word. I alone know my limits.
Open wide!
Great change.
Right on target.
Open wide!
We should stay conscious of our energy levels.
Oh, really? Shoot.
No more
Oh, I forgot they changed that.
Please, let's go!
Because that was one of the blade combos, but now I don't know which one to use.
Bend to my will.
I mean, there's still fire.
This'll do.
I think fire, water, fire. What the heck?
Is it over?
Not yet. This monster is that kind of monster.
Mountain!
Who are you?
Minoth! You were always slow to finish a job, my prince.
I thought I told you to stop calling me that.
A blade?
He's Minoth, Questor of Malthus's blade.
Malthus's?
He's one of the Questors in Indol. And Malos' driver.
He's like, man, I'm hungry. Huh. Okay, Team Item, I got a new blade. I didn't look at its element.
Win under our belts?
Contributing to a blade combo will cause elemental orbs to... Oh, I know how to do it. The problem is they changed them. Ah, okay. There we go.
Let's take this to the next level.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we're talking. Wind. Let's do some ice.
Any last word? Minoth,
Light. Well then, let's do some dark.
keep it going. Leave
Water.
You shall burn.
Some fire.
Finish.
Don't worry, the next time I hit you, you'll go.
You shall burn. Don't bring yourself.
Ooh.
I know here. For my insolent. Right on you shall burn.
Don't you know who I am? Stepping up. Great. Who do you think I am?
You shall burn.
Stepping up. Little.
Right on target.
Right in the kisser. I'm all set. Ready to go.
Leave it to me.
Stepping up.
Your luck has run
Right
out.
in the kisser.
You shall burn.
Ready to go.
You shall not prevail.
No more
There
running
is
amok.
no escape.
Stepping up.
There is no escape. There is no escape. Right on target.
Stepping up.
Right on target.
Come on, don't die on me yet.
Your luck has run out.
This thing's too weak. It wasn't gonna live long enough.
Defend my emperor against all
What a
things.
shame. You introduced me to the party gauge, but then you give me a monster too weak to survive. So I can fill it up. Well, I did have the option. I could have did Laura's fire and then did the other fire to break the water.
You've got an interesting way of fighting. You are?
Laura, that's Jin. And she is Hayes.
Pleased to meet you.
Jin? You don't mean from Torna? But 17 years ago, wasn't he? Enough. Not a word to anyone. Sounds like a good story is all I'm saying.
You want to hear?
Another time.
They're skilled. I like it. These are awesome.
That was close. Thanks, Minoth. You're very capable, even on your own.
Well, maybe I should thank him. Or not?
Your core looks kind of different.
Ah, well. I'm a flesh eater.
A flesh eater?
A being with human and blade cells. Made possible with Judician technology. That's how I can use my full strength anywhere, without my driver. But, I'm pretty sure I'm a failed experiment, so to speak.
I never
Cool.
knew
I kinda
blades
like
like that existed.
Flesh eaters.
What of Amalthus? Isn't he coming?
Nah. I just heard rumors that you guys had entered Torna. I used my own initiative.
Ah.
It's been 2 years since I saw him last.
Huh?
I arrived too late.
Is that right? Was that their child? That soldier? Wasn't that the one from...
Such a cruel world we live in.
Huh.
In Indal, there are a great many paintings depicting all manner of hells. But I think real hell might be closer to something like this.
Amalthus. You can't...
I had hoped once that the architect might save us all.
Since then, I haven't seen him. I heard he went climbing up the World Tree not long after. And brought divine revelations back with him.
You mean...
The Aegis. Malos.
But what kind of revelation is this? What kind of salvation? Could anyone call this salvation? His hope caused this. Or his despair.
Despair?
How about you then? You're from the same stock?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just following this guy since he woke me up, and that's basically it. I have no particular interest in this world or its future.
And Malus himself?
His thoughts, I'm especially uninterested in. We've never even met.
Please, don't mistake her. Despite the attitude, she's a good kid.
The hell is with that tone? Where do you get off acting all parental?
Oh, come on. I woke you up. I make sure you get enough to eat.
What?
Cloud sea crab sticks are tasty, aren't they? You're very welcome. Although I don't think I'd have managed to eat 6 myself.
What? You counted?
I don't know where you put all that.
I would
I'm the
love
Aegis.
to try
I need all the fuel I can get.
some of those cloud sea crab sticks because I love crab. Crab is my favorite food.
You are too easy to sneak up on. Where are my extra rations?
Oof. You little...
The Aegis, bested by a little kid.
Milton! Get back here!
You know, if the architect really does exist, I'd quite like to meet him. Salvation, huh?
Alright. That was actually a fun battle. I quite enjoyed that. And now I got a new partner.
Your sword-swapping fighting style. It's very interesting, you know.
It's still quite rough, though. I'm a bit lacking in oomph. It'll take me a while to get it down properly.
See, I wasn't actually talking about the power or technique.
Oh? What then?
That connection you have. Human and blade. It's like a bond of sorts. I just found it curious.
An actual bond?
It's like that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know.
It does make sense. Lady Laura is always with Jin. And you almost never find time to practice with me. It's like he's her favorite.
Come on, don't say that. I'm an equal opportunities driver.
Liar!
You're both my partners and very dear to me. There's no favoritism, swear.
Are you really sure about that?
I think Hayes is a bit jealous. I have been with you longer, after all.
You think? All right then. Starting tomorrow, Hayes gets to take the lead. Good?
Wonderful!
You don't mind?
It's all right by me.
Jin doesn't like to fight, remember? That's why whenever he does fight, he tries to get straight to the point. Like stabbing you in the back. Wait a minute, since when do blades need sleep? I know they can sleep, but since when do they need it? They shouldn't eat food or sleep, really. Such a watchful guard.
Do you remember? The last time we paid a visit to Indol?
What did you think?
You mean about him? Let's see. In a word, he seemed very human, protecting his heart with a mask of lies.
Are you curious what's behind it?
Not really. Most humans are like that, aren't they?
Cutting to the chase, I see. But I hear his achievements in Indol have been quite grand. The refugee protection policies from last year are his work as well.
So a hypocrite, then. Isn't that what you call the type?
Quite. I hope that's all he is.
He smiled. Did you notice?
No?
I think he might actually be enjoying this.
What?
The world in this state.
That's interesting.
You felt something was wrong, didn't you? That's why you brought me.
Don't you think they're worth saving?
If you think they are, you know you'll have my aid.
Even if you disagree?
That's not for the likes of me to decide. It's up to you humans.
Oh, you mean that time? I remember. What about it?
What Minoth said bothered me. I think he was talking about Malos, but his words could just as easily have applied to a Malthus.
I suppose.
What if all of this is what a Malthus... No. What all of humanity really wants?
You don't mean it.
Hey. What are we going to do if we defeat Malice anyway?
You know. Like I told Hugo, go home and work the land. I didn't get to harvest the Grom rice this year.
Well, that might be good enough for you. Some others might not be too pleased with that.
Who is this?
Picked him
Oh,
up
this
during
guy.
a routine core collection. He was one of yours, right?
As we discussed, I engaged him as a broker of cores, but no more. What a waste of a human being.
That much is hard to deny.
What are you driving at?
Waste and refuse can have their own uses, I think. The project we spoke of before, I think it may be time to set it in motion.
You mean a blade eater?
His strength will grow exponentially. It will dwarf even that of a flesh eater.
And you can control him?
Oh, please. Even if we can't, there's no need to worry. After all, this is just a prototype. Sooner or later, the binding will decay and he will die. I hear he's got some connection to this paragon of Torna, you see. He'll prove useful either way. Torna, then? He's on your mind, isn't he? Malos.
Not him, but what comes after.
Oh, Malthus, you really are a wolf in sheep's clothing. So, you're trying to take down Malos. We must. He's already sunk the Koyan Titan. We can't just sit back and let him destroy the whole of all the rest. Of course we can't, but he's the Aegis man. You can't just go up and try to fight him all on your own. You can when you got another Aegis in the party. Word. Even still. In any case, our primary goal is to defend Torna. It's not necessarily to bring Malos to a grisly end. Perhaps we can even convince him to end this peacefully. You do that. It'd be a damn sight. Better than getting yourselves killed for no good reason. Ouch. Minoth here is the blade of a Malthus, just like Malos. I'm sure he knows far better about our chances than we do. You say he's being realistic. I am being realistic. If it's a Malthus saying that the capital is the target, then it has to be true. You still trust him after everything he's done. Whatever he does is for his own benefit. You're just pawns in his game. We all are. It does seem better to act upon the information we do have rather than move around aimlessly. Alright, so what will you do? Now, Minoth. Now I join your little traveling trope. How else am I going to keep tabs on you? I suppose. If you're going to the capital, I assume you're well equipped for the desert? Well equipped how? Oh, so you were just going to go in there and collapse from desert fever. Fantastic. Desert fever? An endemic disease. I thought it was an epidemic. It doesn't look like it's spelled like epidemic. Whatever. Caused by fungi. Fungi? I think that's fungi. There's no harm to blades, but to human it can be lethal. Why haven't we heard of this? Ah, that. I forgot. Are you trying to get us killed before we even find Malos? Let's see to it that that doesn't happen, shall we? We need enough medicine for Adam, Hugo, Milton, Mikhail, and me. Okay, we'll have to backtrack a bit, but they should have something back at the Resistance camp. If we collect the ingredients, they should be able to make enough anti-narcotics for all 5 of us humans. What do we need? 20 carrots and nest extracts, I believe. We can get 20 carrots around the Torna grasslands. The nest extracts will have to defeat some oh, it must be those bee things.
I'd like you to trust us with this.
And it's only been 26 minutes? Jeez. Alright, what's your
Let's polish up the structure.
Really?
Now, who'd make a good lead?
Oh my gosh. Look at her image.
Shall we
So
get started?
So, still can't make any of these yet.
This one I'm quite proud of. May it serve you well. May it serve you well.
It came together nicely. Just taste it.
This came out very well.
I was so self-absorbed, I almost burnt it to cinders.
How do you like it?
Like it more if you didn't say that so aggressively.
Does it suit your tastes?
Maybe.
It's done.
I was so self-absorbed, I almost burnt it to cinders.
Maybe I missed a step? Hunger is the best spice, right? So this should be delicious.
Oh my
I hope you'll appreciate the embroidery. I've made it with love. May it serve you well. May it serve you well.
Oh my gosh. Okay. The nest extract. Oh, okay. I guess that's the way to the desert. Way to stop me cold.
More trouble?
Oh, my weapons aren't strong.
Keep to a single target. You saved me.
Dog shit! My senses are heightened. Wide open! No blast!
Take this!
You shall start Got it! My preparations will hold fast. They will need more My
Friends, put your minds at ease. You're sick. Like that. I'm all
I'll give you a hand.
Dodge this.
Just say the word. Good work, Hayes. The wind is around.
Feeling regular is the key to assuring
We are ready to excel. How about this?
Happy to oblige.
Let me measure the ride.
Incredible feeling. I believe I've gained a little skill.
I'll do something good.
Put your minds at ease.
Take this, wind of healing.
Chain attack ready.
Heroes are falling into place.
My way.
I believe we, maybe I can, no, they die too fast, but I need to also check. I might be able to do Electro Firestorm.
Like vibration.
Good work, Hayes.
Slow down. Break chain. Wind break.
Am I good?
No, I stay. You're wide open.
I'll show you something good.
Try this on for size.
How about this? Yes.
You're wide open.
Scale. Let me magnify that for you. I'll give you a hand.
Are you ready?
Such beauty. We're Hayes, but not a blade. She could easily become His Majesty's consort.
Huh? What was that you said, Master Aegeon?
All right, follow my lead.
Suppose I'd better get my act together.
More trouble? I still hold
You're
the
wide
line. Elemental attack ready. Ready to turn this around.
An everyday occurrence. But of course.
Guard!
Ugh.
Let's speed this up. Hayes! Break!
I feel us. You're wide open.
Now, hold the thorn!
Poised and ready. Indeed.
You cannot escape me!
Round cutter.
Well, I still need to find more nests. There's got to be a point where there's like multiple nests around. Unless they really expect me to leave the area multiple times and come back. Because it only drops one. Oh, that really sucks. One.
Aren't we intrepid?
Yeah, it's kind of when they say you need 5 something to go forward, you gotta put enough in the area. I see enough for 4.
These guys should be no problem.
Laura, stay close. Laura, don't get overwhelmed.
Play around.
Let's get this on! Look out!
You read my mind.
Allow me! Hold the thorn! Ready to unleash an elemental attack! You shall not prevail! Bring it!
Mine will be the glory. That way. We're at my lead.
Take this!
Zero blade.
Ray of
Okay.
Chill stroke.
back into the fray!
Rest in peace. We should stay out. Submit to open wide. You're wide open. Catch. Midnight indeed. Hold fast.
I'm ready! With you then.
Unexpected.
Need a hand?
You humble me.
I'll give you a Lady Laura. Watch this.
Come on, Hugo, you gotta be able to do better than that.
This is the way.
What an incredible feeling. Whenever you're ready. To my You're wide open. Great shape. Great book. John Cena.
Spinning wheel.
For my lead. I hope that
The winds arise.
I'm
Something good.
Come on, guys, you can't fall that way yet. These don't last long enough for me to get 3 stacks on it.
The winds arise.
Lucky break. Diamond combo. Complete.
With you then. And I shall hold the front line.
Oh, did I get enough? How strange. I don't even know how. There's only 4 nests. Well, I guess that's good. I'm not gonna complain. That means I got all that I needed. But first things first. No, it's this. I like to have my healer and quick access at the beginning of the fight. Thank you very much. Alright, let's return to the garrison so we can open up the desert. We don't have time to be making mistakes like this. Milos is on his way. He decided that he was going to destroy it all.
That was a nice change of pace.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
To not die. Hello there, Mungo. Prince Adam and your companions by your side. I might boldly guess, were you so kind as to come here in order to obtain some desert traversing preparations? Bang on the mark. Here's enough tourniquets and necessary strikes for several people's share of remedies. Oh, very good. It never hurts to be well provisioned. You have no idea how touched I am. This gladdens not only my heart, but those of the Resistance and the people of Aletta. Huh? Looks like you finally found it within you to bear the burdens of Torna, Your Majesty. Wonderful. Sorry, Mungo. I'm not sure I follow you. To this day, I think this day will finally come. I've been waiting. The long years I spent waiting for Your Majesty to ascend the throne. Adam, you aren't thinking of doing anything like that, are you? No, the thought never crossed my mind. Where's all this coming from, Mungo? Yes, His Majesty the King has kind heart, no doubt about it, and a little too kind at times to do what he must. I feel that many of his subjects longs for a decisive and a resolute leadership, such as the Prince could offer. Prince Adam, if only I could lay claim to such irresistible charisma. Your Imperial Majesty, what a thing to say. Prince Adam possesses great virtue, but I must humbly assert that your own Majesty has at least an equal proportion. I concur absolutely with a G on Your Majesty. I really think you're making too much of this charisma of mine. Anyway, I could never usurp a lawful ruler or bloodline. I want to go to the royal capital, but only to protect Torna, not to take it over. Really? Well, that's a terrible shame, if you ask me, Your Majesty. I don't know if you were serious or not there, Mungo. But either way, that kind of talk is unwise, to say the least. Prince Zetter is notoriously insecure. If you heard something like that, things can get pretty interesting. Interesting. It's alright for some. Ha! Anything's interesting when you can sit back and watch from the sidelines. Well, I was certainly moved by your declaration of loyalty, Your Majesty. Oh my gosh, shut up and make the potion! I promise to be a little more discreet about my hopes for you to ascend the throne from now on. Then you can stop addressing me as Your Majesty. Well then, my good apothecary, for how much can we require this, your fine desert medicine? Ah yes, the purpose of your visit. Forgive me. I got a little sidetracked there. I'll just take the ingredients and combine them post-haste. There we are. Desert medicine for 5. Thank you, Mungo. Alright then, now at last we can finally cross that bridge and make for the capital. I pray for your safety on your journey. Oh, I'm starting to get really annoyed by them talking. Be quiet.
It has been a learning experience.
You mean to tell me I can't fast travel to campfires? You're kidding me. Why can't I travel? What the heck?
Pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Oh, give up. Okay, though, I do feel like this is probably the best time to call it an episode. It was fun, but jeez, man. Like, oh, let's make on our way to the desert. Oh, wait, did you prepare for the desert thing? Did you get the medicine that will save you from dying?
For my friends.
Oh, no? Okay, well, go and fetch these items so that you can take them all the way back to the town that you just came from, so that you can make the medicine so that you can cross
All
the desert.
credit to my siblings in arms.
Come on, there was no point in that. There was no point in that. They did that just to, like, extend it a little. Make you backtrack through something. Because, oh! I totally forgot that we need medicine for the desert. Oh, no. Now we gotta go and, you know, kill 5 hives and take some extract and go around towards the Torna grassland and gather some items so that are all RNG random. So then we can take them back and make some medicine. Yeah, that's a good way to spend the time. That rambling aside, it was pretty fun. The little fight with the thing from left area was fun too. I just wish it survived long enough for me to be able to fill up the party gauge again. Next time, I'm just gonna attack the weakness that we had double of. Then just make it faster, guarantee a kill. Because as long as I break 1 orb, you're done. But that is all the time we have for this episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna the Golden Country. If you like this episode, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all on the next episode.